Madison police are investigating what happened after a bullet came through an apartment on Schrader Road. Around 11:30 this morning, a caller told police there was a loud bang and they saw a bullet come through the ceiling and hit a nightstand. No one was reported being hurt. Police say they did talk to people in both apartments. Now, how all of this happened is still under investigation.